Destiny 2. Although I must say it was a very fun session of Destiny 2 last night with Pete. It was pretty silly. There was a lot of shit talking. It was good.
Yes. It was.
It's gonna be on tonight. Afterwards.
Maybe. I've got to stream my shit quickly first. Oops, hang on. I'm doing that in the wrong window and showing.
How long do you usually stream your stuff for?
My streams for the Star Wars game I play are usually about an hour.
Yeah, okay, cool. We should definitely jump on after that if you're still keen.
What am I looking? Yeah. What am I looking for? I am looking for the cure for Alzheimer's. Oh yeah, change the Twitch.
I've got it. It's marijuana, bro. It cures everything. Didn't you know?
Well, I have heard that apparently it cures everything. Slightly skeptical. Change stream category. Edit.
I love that you have the best camera out of all of us, and you're always the most pixelated.
That's weird. Shouldn't be. Oh well, what can you do, eh? What can you do? I need. Let me. No, won't let me edit the one I'm broadcasting. Surprising that. Edit. Category dungeons. Sorry guys, I know this is fucking wildly entertaining shit as I fix an earlier mistake. Boom! It's now Dungeons and Dragons stream. Fan-fucking-tastic. Alrighty then. So, we'll do a little bit of setting the scene because Petro wasn't around last week, so we'll bring him up to speed. Basically, give a limited introduction. We just had a bit earlier with the good party, but we are playing in the magical world of Faerun, a magic and ancient world peopled by magical and mythical races like dwarves, elves, halflings, etc.
Is it magical?
It's magical and ancient. Ancient and magical. So basically we've had a kind of a few sessions where the players are establishing themselves in the city of Daggerford. It's a smaller town in the Sword Coast between Waterdeep and Neverwinter, about as great, I should say. Daggerford.
Yeah.
Oh well, you know, maybe you can.
Be Devonport.
Maybe when you take over, you can rename it. So basically, what we've had happen so far, both the good and the bad guys have had 2 sessions each. The good guys in their last session, they were tasked by the Bard at the Dagger's Rest to go and basically, what would you call it, crash a planned meeting between the Zentarum, and they weren't, your source wasn't really sure who the other party is, but that there would be a meeting in 2 days in a tunnel under the city. You guys went there first. You were able to Ogden, Moravan, and Cannon basically entered this tunnel, fought a few drow, solved a puzzle. You basically they smashed it. Last session concluded with them taking the commander of the drow force there prisoner. That is where we will resume. I will also note that the guys have leveled. They leveled off screen. They're now level 2. Thank God they leveled off screen because it was first time with Roll20. It was interesting.
It was a disaster.
Yep, that's why we're up at 740 instead of 7. Anyway, all good. So basically, that's where we're going to kick off. It's you, Petro, you're back at the Dagger's Rest. So at some point, you will rejoin the guys, but it is just Ogden, Maury, and Cannon at the moment. You guys have yourself a drow prisoner. The floor is yours.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Alright, let's get this cunt up and out of here as fast as we can. Go back to
Put a sack over his head.
Like do something else.
I don't know. You want to put a sack over his head? I feel
Yeah,
like that's
I
going to
think he
give
says
it
yeah,
away.
lizard.
I reckon just yeah, maybe the sack will do. Oh fuck it, yeah. Let's do that. Let's put a sack over his head.
Yeah,
Okay.
cover it.
Bag of
I don't know,
Doritos.
who has a stack though?
I've got a sack.
Well, I mean, to be fair, ask your mum.
I would buy a sack. On my shopping list is honestly a sack.
Yeah.
Let's just use my disguise kit and make him look human.
I've got a bedroll about Reddy's face and just titled there.
All right, Baxi, give us a performance check. Let's see how well your disguise looks like it's working.
Yep. bringing it up now.
We haven't even got out of the dungeon. You've got to paint this dude up with your disguise kit.
All right, so basically, Cannon gets to work. He starts, putting some clothing on. He starts with a bit of the makeup on the face. It's hard going because the guy, like, his skin is literally jet black. So, with quite a lot of makeup, quite a lot of costuming, you do have what looks like pretty normal-looking human.
Now,
You're pretty confident you've done a good job.
I'm also gonna intimidate him and tell him that if he steps out of place, that fucking Ogden here's gonna slash his fucking head off, clean off. He's gonna take his head clean off.
All right.
Look, where you're going with this, Bex.
Roll
we can do this.
Roll intimidate. He's very. I mean, he's already a prisoner, so yeah, good. I was going to say he's actually roll it with advantage. So roll it once more for me, D-Backs. Just once more.
Just in case 18 wasn't good enough.
Well, I mean, 18 was. I just want to know if we really scared the daylights out of him.
Natural 20.
So I'm insinuating that, like, if he speaks,
if he puts a foot wrong, he's for it. Yeah.
Yeah, like even like says anything like "help save me," any like draws any attention to himself that he's going to get his head lopped off.
Where are we actually taking him though?
So you've been tasked by the bard at the Dagger's Rest, so you would probably take him back to him. That's up to you. Just walking around the street for weeks if you're. Yeah, well, he would be pretty interested in whoever was going to meet with the Zentarum. Yes, that appears to be a preoccupation.
All right, let's do it.
I assume we go back there then.
All right, so basically, D-Bax issues his rather curt and aggressive threat, and the somewhat human face looking back at you seems quite afraid, and he nods hastily in agreement. Alrighty then, so you guys.
All right, let's go.
You guys leave the tunnel. Let's say you making your way back to the Dagger's Rest, or
put him in. Yeah, can we put him in between us? Let's say Ogden first, and him between Ogden and Paul, and I'll go hang out at the back or something.
Sure.
Just so we can't move.
All right. So you left. No one appears to be paying any attention. He just looks like any other human on the streets of Daggerford. So where are we going? What are we doing?
We're going back to the inn, I assume.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
back to town. Yeah.
What's his name? Felipe? Something like that.
I need a fucking beer, fellas. That was a fucking slog and a half. Am I right? Am I right?
Take it over.
All right, then. Let's get you guys in.
Let's go
by now.
Get all the shit.
Hang on, there are some other people in the Dagger's Rest. I just need to quickly get rid of them.
We're not ready for that.
Not quite. You won't be.
Nah.
We'll wait a little longer before you. Hang on. Why isn't it?
Although we are a level above them. Maybe we are ready for that. Maybe now's our chance.
Yeah, if you take them out early. Where are we? Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Let's put Petro down. Where are you, Petro? There you are. So you're sitting having a couple. Don't know why you didn't join your mates. That's up for you.
I thought I killed you.
That's up for you to decide really why you didn't assist your mates.
Because I'm a selfish pig.
Sounds good to me. All right, so Ogden, Cannon, and we're also going to need a model for our drow friend. All right, let's put you guys in the room at least and figure it out from there. That's Ogden, Cannon, there, right there, and Maury. Now
He was I want to sit next to Ogden.
Well, I mean, you can imagine
What?
sitting.
Suddenly walked in and sat down.
Hang on, I know. We've got to figure out the stuff with that dude. Just like, I'm just putting him somewhere, all right? Just getting him on the screen. We'll figure that stuff out. Hang on. Let me fix the map so it looks a bit more centered on the screen.
You, man.
How very dare you? How dare you?
F.
I would just say that this fella here is the one we need to talk to.
Hold down the button.
So the dude you
and
want
then
to...
we might be able to see.
Dude, you want
Does
to...
everyone see when you hold down a button?
Yeah.
Do that? Or no one can see it?
So the dude...
Yeah, I can see that.
It ironically doesn't work from the DM.
What were you talking about, D-Bax?
So the dude down there that's
there.
pumping green, that's the guy that gave you the task. So
Yeah.
Green.
let me
It's on
give-
the spliff.
let me give a quick model for your...
I'm going over here to see these ladies here and fucking
You fucking
Have a combo.
Uh,
The one time Ogden takes point.
I've lost my drow. Where did my drow go?
I'm getting a pierce and have sex. That's it.
You're still setting the scene, yeah, Josh?
Yeah, hang on. I'm just getting everyone on the table. Then we'll figure out
Yeah,
where.
you're
All
right.
right, so
Yes.
you guys have just
Makes me
walked in.
nuts.
We'll pretend that for some reason there's a table immediately inside the door, which is, I mean, a little not great architecture, but whatever. So you guys have walked in the door. You can see your quest contact, the Bard Kellinor, in the bottom left corner of your screen. You can see Petro seated also at one of the benches.
I'm
Again,
gonna need to go over to Petro and see what his deal is, real quick.
Yeah, right.
I'm going with him.
I'm gonna pop my head up to Cannon and be like, "Oh, I've never met you before. You fuck, and you
I can bring
haven't seen you
the
since them fucking goblins."
I'm gonna say, are you the other guy in my dreams that I've been dreaming about?
Oh, I hope you haven't been dreaming about me.
I'm gonna bring the elf down to the contact at the table. If you can move.
I'm gonna step up behind these two cunts, like Petro. I'm gonna sit down right next to Petro. I'm gonna say, "Are you cunts talking about dreaming about each other?"
You're making me feel real uncomfortable. Can you both fuck off a little bit?
I'm gonna say, now listen here, mate. I'll fucking do what I please.
I gotta tell you.
You should see what's happened to the last guy that did what he pleased to me.
And my dude starts going on a monologue about the ocean and about how cold it is and about how dark it is. It's like there's nothing as fucking cold as those deep
I'm
depths.
gonna climb up on the
And
table
just
and I'm
go
gonna
on.
punch Paul in the face. Or I'm gonna punch Moribund in the face after I climb on the table.
We're fucking in a job.
That's
Well, that's
curious
happening.
from a tiny little gnome, but do it.
I told
Do
you,
it.
I told you to leave me. Where's my bludgeoning? Where's me?
Well, when that's
Man,
happening,
it'll be fucking pathetic.
I'm
But
gonna
do
be
it. I want
going.
to see. I want to
How do I
take it.
use? How do I
I'll
use?
just
how do I
keep
use
talking
bludgeoning?
unless it hurts me.
just do a strength check. I don't know how to do it, and I'm striking total honesty, not in a roll 20 anyway.
I'm gonna be
my
like
strength's pretty low.
simultaneously trying to like introduce myself to this
Oh
fucking
shit, his
retard
dress pretty
gnome.
low. You're fucking 2 foot tall.
Why it's not working?
What's happening?
It's not rolling for me. There we go. Got it.
Oh, this cunt's wild.
Roll
bro.
again without advantage or disadvantage.
Ah, shit. Sorry.
All good. What's your AC, Maury? Or does that hit, more to the point?
18.
All right. So,
18, man.
weirdly, kind of, somewhat recklessly, Petro gets up and he fucking winds up and he telegraphs the swing so much that, to quote Joe Rogan, you can see it coming from Grandma's house, and Moribund is kind of able to just basically not even spectacularly or matrixy or anything like that, just basically duck his head back, and Pete connects with Petro connects with nothing but air.
Back his head back. He's covered in armor, and this cunt is 2 feet tall.
And
Like,
at this point,
fucking-
you hear
Come on, Petro, what are you doing, mate?
At this point, you hear a sharp shout from the bartender, Thraim. Hey, keep your fucking hands to yourself, or get the fuck out of here.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit, Hulk's pissed off.
Okay. Right. At this point, Thraim is going to order both of his guards to physically remove Petro.
Good guys.
You leave me no choice. So basically, yeah, 2 guards walk over to. They're massive. Look at the size of them.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm gonna stand in between these two, And
I'm sorry. I'm
Wait,
really
what's
sorry.
What? Are they fighting us now? What
No,
happened?
no.
Why are they fighting us?
I'm going to try and
they're
defuse
not,
the
they're not
situation
fighting
here.
you. Hang on, what happened was the bartender said like, hey, keep your fists to yourself. No fighting in here. And Petro decided it was a good idea to tell the bartender to go fuck himself. So the guards are making themselves
I'm pretty sure
known.
they're fighting us.
They're making themselves known. They're not fighting you. They could be. They could be. That's kind of up to you guys.
I'm going to try and defuse the situation and calm these two down and calm the bartender and like everything down, like persuade him to fucking chill out.
Well, I did notice that straight away Petro was. So basically we have Petro, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. And at the same time backslide, so yeah, no, he's had a few. It's all good. Like,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
you know, all good. So we have
I doubt
diffused.
Petro would have said that.
He did. He said it. We all heard him. Did you not say that,
True.
Petro?
I heard him say
What did I
that.
say? What did I say?
You were like, oh, I'm sorry, and those words.
Yeah, I said that.
Yep. Cool. He did. I didn't invent
He
them.
said that.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, I'm on
I've
talk,
lost
bruv. I'm
all
on
respect
talk.
for you, Petro.
Well,
Well,
all right. So
Hey, I've fought that fucking guy before. I'm not doing it again.
So yeah, true. In some fantasy alternative world.
Yeah.
So
In me dreams, bruv. In me dreams.
So basically, at this point, between the diffusing and Petro apologising, Thrame's guards are placated and walk back behind the bar. And Thrame's like, that's better. Just have a drink and enjoy yourself. We don't need any of that shit.
I guess it's on the house.
So while this is all happening, Ogden, what are you doing, my friend? You seem to have a drow with you.
Ogden.
As I'm muting him. Yes, I got the drow, made the contact, and I'm like, hey, yo, mate, we got the mission done. This guy was snooping around where your meeting took place. He has information withheld about what's going on down there and who's the bad guy or who's your person you're trying to chase. He knows all about it, pretty much.
It seems you've done some fine
Fucking
work.
Ogden is so like he's like the most like knows about everything that's going on, and yet he spends most of the time playing Pokemon when he's playing.
Well,
What
you
the
know.
fuck, man?
Well, you know, is the Alex of anyway. That's an in joke. I mean, my D&D group will get. Anyway, so okay, it's like, you appear to have done a fine job. I didn't expect there being, you to bring someone back. I think we had best interrogate him forthwith.
So we go down the dungeon.
Obviously extra because of the prisoner,
Well, you're not there. You're off at some other table.
like you said.
Yeah, we're not discussing rewards
Yeah, I'm
yet, and
yelling
you're
it
also
out.
not there. All right, so it appears you've done
I'm
fine
yelling
work.
it out. It's obviously extra because of the prisoner. No, fair enough. If I don't know what's going on, fair.
It appears. I mean, you can theoretically join him, but anyway, it appears you've done fine work, Ogden. It appears maybe your group has some capability.
I'm running over like I'm seeing Ogden getting props, and I'm not liking it. So
All right.
Ogden runs over.
I was going to say I was going to come get you and say like, hey,
What? What did Paul say?
So I'm like,
I'm going to
you know,
give you props.
Look, it was also, and I look over this way, and I go, hey, Cannon. Fucking
what?
Ogden's trying to get credit for all of our work,
And I go, oh, fuck that!
and then I look
And
back.
I'm literally gonna like I'm so annoyed that I'm not getting credit, so I'm gonna try and do like a fucking
Jump the
backflip
table,
off
bro.
the tables, like parkour my way over.
Okay. So at this
Literally
point,
try to do that.
at the sound of praise going elsewhere,
Like 2 athletics checks at least.
but we have. Oh, hang on, I haven't put the other guard back. He needs to go back.
I'm annoyed,
Basically,
dude.
at this point, Cannon. I'm gonna take the natural 20. Why not? I don't even know what roll that was, but why not?
That's Petro's roll. I'll roll.
Oh yeah, roll your
That
acrobatics.
was ages ago. That was Petro.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
I'm trying to work on arm strike out, sorry.
Man.
All right. So basically, at the sound of praise going elsewhere, Cannon weirdly decides to try and leap on the table and kind of jumps and does a flip in the air, and he meant to like land on his feet, but he sticks the landing a bit. His feet go out from under him and he lands with a bit of a thump on his backside, but he is intact and now sitting on the table. Kellenor responds to this with quite a bit of shock.
He's sitting on the table with everyone is.
Yes.
Holy shit.
So Kellenor's like,
Okay.
I mean, I did assume you were all responsible.
She's saying herself.
I'm gonna say, so what
Man,
now?
what an entrance. That's like
And
a
where's our goal?
20 feet flip off a table.
Yeah, but he rolled a 10, so it did not land as gracefully as he might have wished. All right, so basically, Kellenor says,
He will buy.
I think there might be future work for you guys. You've proved yourself capable. In the meantime, I think it best that this one is subject to a rather intense and direct interrogation. If ever,
Come on, go.
on top of your monetary payment, I'm very thankful for what you have done today. If ever you should be on the road and require assistance, show this to one of my associates and he will help you. And he puts down
That's fire.
he puts down on the table a small, it's like a coin, but on the coin is the symbol of a harp. Can I have a history check?
Yeah, so
From
we
everyone?
can use these guys to help. Is that right? Is that what he's
Well,
saying?
so you've gained a level of influence with him. You've seen that
Shit.
okay, so either way, Ogden's out. Try not to roll an advantage if you can help it. That's all good.
I'm gonna add tricks of the trade.
Is this a magical item?
What? No, so basically, all right, fantastic. You guys aren't hugely familiar with the symbol. You've heard of the Harpers. You're aware that they're a bit of a secret organization, but you don't really know much more than that. Cool. All right, so at this point, Kellenor and his companion, the as yet unnamed female in travel clothes, they're going to take the drow, go up to their room upstairs and interrogate. In the meantime, your payment is given. I've got to remind myself what it was. It was... Fuck. Should have probably written that down. It was 50 gold, I think. I think they gave you some in advance and some after, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, and he's gonna put another 20 gold on top of it because you brought secured a prisoner. So if you each want to note down 70 total gold. So that's including the installment he gave you to begin with, payment for completion, and payment for delivering someone alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say thanks very much, and then go. What should we do with this fuckwit over here, my man?
I will take care of him. Don't worry. I will glean whatever information I can from him, and we will go from there. Mayhap we will be able to learn some information about the Zentarum from him, or something that we can use to gain the advantage. So they, assuming you guys are happy to let them to, they're gonna go upstairs with the drow. So you guys are now left to your own devices.
I'm gonna come join these guys as soon as I'm still
Yeah,
on this table over it.
Fuck yeah.
What's that coin that we got, Josh? Can we put that in their inventory? Someone needs to hold on to it, I feel.
If someone wants to just put a Harper's coin in
Man,
their
we're
inventory.
so fucking rich right now. What the fuck?
We should go
I'll take-
shopping.
What's it called,
Let's
Josh?
go
The
to,
Harper-
let's
A
go to
Harper's
whore-
coin.
whorehouses.
I
I'll
like
put the
some
coin,
horse.
boys.
All right, so you guys, you're sitting down, relaxing at the end of what was a fairly grueling and demanding day. You find yourself possibly, I mean, depending on your character, maybe the richest you've ever been in your life. I mean, it's not a princely sum, but it's definitely enough to equip an adventurer well. Yeah, so again, over to you guys in terms of planning what you want to do from here.
Does someone want to go to the shop?
That sounds like a good idea. Where's the
I'll
shop?
tell you
Pete?
what, I am totally in agreement with Petro. Let's buy all the shit. We're rich, man. What the fuck is this? Fuck yeah, we got money, boys.
I'm gonna go ask the bartender where the shops are around, where good shops are for magic items and for general armaments.
What I would suggest, you're relatively aware that magic items are very expensive and probably beyond your price range at this point, even with your 70 gold haul. You're looking at, like, for example, like armor plus one, you're looking at least 1,000 gold. Like, magic items are expensive as fuck.
Alright, well, just ask him about normal items and shit.
Yeah, where are the shops around?
Non-magical. Where do we go, bro?
I'd like to know where your shops are.
Oh, that's not my accent. Just give me 1 second while I remember
You
what
fucking
to
stole me voice, you bastard! Are you mocking me?
well, I see you've calmed yourself down a bit. That's good to see, at least. Well, look, there's a few places you can go. Depends how thick your wallet is. I'm just scrolling down through my list now. Right, okay. So as far as weapons and armor, you've got 2 places you can go. You can go to Cromac's Smithy. Now, I'm trying to think how to put it. He's a bit cheaper. He does armor, stuff like that. He doesn't do weapons because we've got Derval Iron Eater, Dwarvish Smith, produces weapons of fine quality. However, he does tend to be a bit more expensive as a result. You can find Delphin in the, I think he's in the river. Are you in the river? I think you're in the river. Not in a river.
While you look for that, I've got one last question.
Yes.
Is there anywhere around here I could buy a pig by any chance?
I mean, it's a farm town. It'd be a bit weird if not.
Well, I've always wanted a pig.
Leave it with me.
Oh, thank you.
I'll see what I can figure out. I keep doing your accent then.
I'm fucking sick of you mocking me. You want
just
me
go
to
to a
stick up
farmer.
your fuck, but you keep teasing me.
You keep well. Look, it's a market town. My voice. It's a market. It's a market town. Have a look around. Half of the residents are farmers. I'm sure you'll find something.
I'm
What
going
do
to
There,
look for a
Paul.
pig.
Happy.
Yeah, we'll just buy a pig off someone.
Cool. So he's told you the location of Cromac and Derval Smith. So Cromac is, I guess, the more budget option. He knows that he's outcompeted by Derval when it comes to luxury items. So it's more a utilitarian, cheap armor and that sort of thing. Derval, much higher quality, more expensive, and he does weapons as well. Also... looks like they do a level of general trading as well, adventure equipment. There's some things I probably won't have, but you are welcome to try your luck.
So do we have to make our way to this
We're
world?
doing it.
All right, so where did you want to go first?
I want a bow. I'm gonna come over here and discuss with the boys, I suppose. But I want a bow.
It's weaponsmith. It's weaponsmith. Let's go to this weaponsmith.
So Derval is
whatever.
Derval. So they're both smithies. Derval's the only one that does weapons, though, and he is a bit more expensive.
Let's go to Derval then.
All right, so
Let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
you make your way following the directions you've been given.
Before he walks in, hang on. If we see, like, this dude's shop, before we go in, like, I was gonna cast it on, cannon, but I don't think I can. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, I'll cast, not encouragement, what's it called? Shit. Guidance.
Guidance.
Guidance on cannon.
All right. Well, so you guys, it's pretty late at night. You'll probably actually have to sleep first, which may not be the worst idea anyway. You'll get all your stuff back. So, you guys happy to, or did you want to go drinking and whoring first tonight? What did you want to do?
I'd like
the
to go
Smith will be
for a
closed.
bit of whoring.
It's too
What's my individual whoring?
I missed what Petro said.
Yeah, all right. I'm up for some whoring.
We're gonna go fuck some sluts.
All right, so
What is?
no, we're going to
So we're going to
make
court
with
some
some
nice
ladies.
young women.
Thank you, much better. All right, so basically, again, Petro asks Thraim if he might know somewhere where a man can sheath his dagger. Gives a bit of a wink. Thraim advises you that there is a building with a red door in the river district. If you were to knock on that door and you have coin, they would certainly be able to sort you
Yes.
out.
I'm getting my dick sucked.
How much is their cheapest lady worth?
Look, I reckon 5 or 10 gold will probably.
I could probably spare that.
All right. So, believe it or not, strangely enough, we're not going to roleplay the trip to the brothel.
Wait, as they're doing that, as they do that, right, as they walk off to the whorehouse, I walk to the river's edge. Is there a river or any sort of water anywhere?
Yeah. So it's
I
called.
go and sit there moodily.
Yeah. So
I
there
sit
is.
there very moodily.
So basically, the Delimber River, it runs through Daggerford, and it's actually one of the reasons Daggerford's a bit of an influential town, because it's where a lot of the boats will actually come from the sea and drop off goods. So yes, there is a bit of a river there you can sullenly sit beside. Are you going to just do that briefly, then go whoring, or?
And I do that. No, I do that instead of whoring.
Okay.
That's how deep my guy is.
All right. So our adventurers have themselves, except for
We
Moribund.
need to take 10 gold off our.
Yeah, so
things
Moribund, you get to keep your 10 gold. There's a bonus for you. The rest of you, actually,
Can I try and
hang
sneak
on,
out without
hang
paying?
wait, hang on. So, Maury, as you're sitting looking at the water, your brain kind of drifts away in thought, and you begin thinking of your sister again. And as you look down at the water, you see her, not like an apparition or like a hallucination, more a memory. You see her slowly fading down under the water again. And on that happy note, you guys make your way back to the tavern. You guys have a bit of a sleepy sleep. It is now morning, and it's time for our downtime shopping adventure.
Finally, can't. Let's buy some shit.
All right, so we wanted to go to Derville's, is that correct?
All right. So,
Devils it is.
All right, so
right, all right. So for a start, sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, well, I realised I'm about to walk into a shop and go, bro, for a start. I'm thinking maybe I should look at the cunt first, you know?
As in, look at Derville.
Can we see
does it
what?
look
Are we
like?
at Derville's now, or do we have to travel?
Yeah.
Obviously, we have to
Okay,
travel
so well, have you walked in the door, or have you not walked in the door?
up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've walked in the door to Derville's.
Derville is very.
And I don't want to say hello.
Can someone wake
Hello,
fucking Ogden
hello,
up and
mate,
tell him to
how
fuck
you
me
doing?
boring?
You mutant douchebag.
Stop playing fucking Pokemon, man.
Apply
Yeah,
for
focus
jobs.
on the game.
Look, he's applying for
mate.
jobs.
I'll be going for a
What
second,
else
20
would you be
minutes.
doing right now?
How's Derville spelt?
Derval.
Cool. And he's a weaponsmith, yeah?
He does weapons, armor, and general goods, but specializes in weapons. As you
Special
walk
what,
in,
sorry?
I say to him, bro, do you have any grappling hooks?
before you get that far, as you walk in the door, I mean, you'll get that far, but let's set the scene first. You walk in and it's a very kind of well-appointed smithy. You can tell that a lot of money has gone into this place. There's gleaming gold, magical weapons, and all sorts of very impressive things adorning the walls around him. Derville himself has massive arms, obviously from beating away at the smith all day and possibly other solo activities.
Oh,
I
I
don't know.
liked him, Orange. Big boy.
So Derville he appears warm enough for a dwarf. They can often be a little surly and cantankerous, but he seems relatively smiley. Welcome to... Hang on, oh, I'm a dwarf. That means I talk like
Why is
this.
everyone in this town fucking mocking me?
Right. Welcome to Darvel's Smithy. How can I help you, lads?
I would like one of
Do you
you.
have a grappling hook? But actually, probably more important than that, can I buy one of your warhammers, please?
Okay. Okay. We can get a warhammer. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to set you back 22 gold.
That's pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah.
22. I thought they were like 15.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be dear.
Maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe I'll leave it. I'll
Your
probably
hammer's
leave it.
up,
And
bro.
as I walk off, I
hammer's
go
up.
to Bart. I go to our Bart. I go to Cannon, and I say, "Could you please buy me a warhammer and like get it cheaper than 22 gold? Because that's fuck paying that, mate."
Alright, so you've pulled me over. I assume you're not doing that in front of him.
But ignore the map, by the way. We're all theatre of the mind at
I'm
the
not.
moment.
No. Yeah, we're
So you
somewhere
pulled me
else.
this time.
Like
I'm gonna
no.
ask for. I'm gonna pull Petra and Ogden aside and say, do they need any weapons as well? Because I can probably swindle this guy a little bit.
I think
Kinda
we
like
all.
crossbow.
I think we all asked him.
Like a little
Yeah.
crossbow. Just a little
What?
one. For a little
Crossbow?
man.
I'm
Crossbow for a little man.
pretty set. I got all my shit now, so
Okay.
I want a grappling hook, health potions, Warhammer caltrops, empty balls, a set, 3 nets, javelins, chalk, flour, oil, manacles, flint and steel chain, health potion, small mirror on a rod, back pipes, ball bearings, basic dagger wire, and maybe bell.
I
Stop!
apologize for my friend here. It's a bit weird.
Stop! I get out a notepad and say, fuck's sake, man. I need a list of what we need and I'm gonna write it down. Like, actually, I'm writing it down now. So, we need crossbow. Is that right?
What kind of
Let me
crossbow?
go for it. Yeah, a couple of these things.
What kind of crossbow?
A warhammer.
A light crossbow.
Cool.
Just a light one. A little one.
Like,
Man, I might have one. Just have mine. I don't want to ever use my crossbow.
It is then.
Shit.
It's okay. It's
Man,
okay. I'll take it. It's
crossbow's
fine.
like
It's fine.
dexterity, and I am retardedly bad at dexterity.
At seeing this mutually beneficial trade, Derval laughs and says, "Okay, well, I'm glad I could help."
Josh, quick question.
Yep.
Didn't you say if to add stuff to our inventory, we can just drag it from that I section over?
Correct. You would just type it in. You would type crossbow.
what else did you want?
Why is that not working?
Grappling hook.
Because I can do it to your character sheet now.
Yeah, I want a grappling hook, a warhammer, caltrops, a net, maybe
Leave the
3
net alone.
nets.
She's got nothing to do with this.
Net. Yeah. When he starts like saying all this shit, I get to net and I go, "That'll do for now, man. You fucking swamping me." And I'll just go.
Fair play.
I'm gonna ask him to.
Wait, and oil and linen if you want to be able to have burny arrows.
Linen. Okay.
I'm not a
On
fucking...
top of that, I asked for 50 gold off Paul so I can pay for his shit.
Bear in mind, you guys also found that chest that had 50 gold each and a potion. That doesn't count for Petro, though. You didn't get that, but
You want to hand me over some gold, moribund, so I can do this,
Light
and I'll
crossbow.
give you change back.
There should be a light crossbow on your character sheet now. Petro, I think.
Thank you. I guess I just refreshed this for that.
Oh, right. So, you were gathering a list, I believe, D-Bax?
Yeah, I've got the list. I just need to get money off, shake some gold out of moribund, so I can pay for his shit. Just
Who
because
are we talking about again?
I want to get some gold out off
Yeah,
you.
no. Ogden was keen. Yeah.
what?
And I'm gonna just walk over and buy my own shit then, and I say that to him, and just like literally.
And it's
ignore
like
him
Paul
because
by it.
Yeah.
So, like, Derval's kind of standing here, like, scratching his head a little bit. There's, a lot going on, but at the same time, nothing really going on.
It's all over the place.
He's
So,
are you guys quite all right?
Definitely not.
Look,
we're
Look,
fine. We're just discussing.
everyone chucking equally, you know, like, fuck it, what do we buy?
All the shit you just
Money
ruled
for your
off.
shit, bro. So I'll give you change. I'm saying that to him. I'll give you change, man. Like,
David Burko, does Biggins ever speak? No, we banned him from speaking.
just in case I don't have enough money for it.
Apply for a job cut. Shut up, Chip.
You're meant to be playing a game.
Oh, is that Chip? Hey, Chip. We got to get you in game sometime, Chippy boy. Anyway, sorry,
Should we
lads.
maybe...
While these guys are
Should
fucking
we
around with this,
maybe
I'm
just,
leaving
like,
and going to look for a pig.
All right. Okay. So I'm
All
gonna.
right.
Me and Pedro find the pig.
Are you going with Petro or is he going on? His
Yeah,
own?
me and Pedro go find the pig.
Go look for a fucking pig.
All right. So you two.
Well, we're gonna buy this shit because we really want this shit. All right.
Yep.
So can we buy this shit?
Let me take a list.
All right,
So it was a
we bought-
Warhammer. What else was it?
Alright, so I'm gonna tell him what we need. So
Which is?
I'll just-
Warhammer grappling hook.
hang on, I'm just gonna wait a second. I've already wrote the list down. I'm just gonna copy it to Josh. It'll just be way easier.
Too easy.
A net.
Yeah, I've got it, bro. I've wrote it all down. I've got it all down.
Right.
It's done. It's done.
So
I want a bow
it's
for myself too.
a
Please.
Warhammer
I don't know if I
grappling
can carry a
hook, net,
light or
sack.
a normal bow.
So Warhammer grappling hook, grappling hook, a net, and a sack. Hang on, I'm going to click on D-backs, which is going to send my camera everywhere. We got the crossbow, health pots. No, he
Well,
doesn't.
I thought you were buying shit as well.
He doesn't sell health potions. He's a smithy. And okay, so a net, a sack, a grappling hook. So Warhammer will be now. You may have just to advise you guys may have seen item lists where things are listed at different prices to this. Just because something in the PHB has this particular price doesn't mean it's what Dervil's going to charge. Dervil is used to quite how should we say, rich clientele, so he does charge a little bit more. So the Warhammer will be 18, I think I said. Where are you, Warhammer? Yeah, 22 gold for the Warhammer. Grappling hook, net, and sack. Won't worry too much about that. And you were after a bow, was it, Cannon?
Yeah, just a bow as well.
Okay, let's look at bows. Bear. I want a bear. Help if I can fucking spell bow. Bow tie, not quite what I was after, but awesome that apparently you can get bow ties. Alright, where am
Looking for my pig.
That is actually a pretty dope idea. So you want a short bow or a long bow?
What can I use? Can I use both of them?
They're simple, and you would have simple. So a short bow is a simple weapon. Long bow is a martial weapon. So have a look at your proficiencies. Also, there's a big price difference. The short bow. The short bow retails for a 38 gold. Meanwhile, the long bow will set you back 75.
Fucking glad I got me bow for free. I've got to be honest.
So how do I see if I can use it or not?
So on your character, I mean, you can use it. You can use it basically anything. It's just you'll use it better if you're proficient with it. Hang on, let me have a look at your character sheet. Oops, I'm looking in the wrong fucking place. That's not going to help.
Because if I'm proficient in it, I want the longbow. Like, I'd just pay for it.
Yeah, let me just remind myself of your proficiencies.
You probably are. That'd be a martial weapon.
Yeah, it is. It's a martial weapon.
Yeah, but I can use...
You are proficient in simple weapons.
use a longsword. Like, that's something to...
You're sufficient in simple weapons. You're not sufficient... Proficient.
Oh, I've already got a hand crossbow anyways, then.
Well, yeah, I mean, you'll do... you're going to have... I mean, yeah, if you want to just go with your bow, that's fine. Up to you, dude.
What's the damage?
How do I change my fucking mace to a Warhammer? Sorry, it's just interrupting there.
Well, you're keeping the mace.
Okay, so I'm going to buy hand crossbow and a...
Yeah, or I'll sell it, whatever.
Didn't you just say you already had a hand crossbow?
Nah, that's what I'm proficient in. I'm just reading it now.
You're hang on, let me have a look at your cannon. You
It's-
should be proficient in... Yeah, you're proficient in simple weapons. So you're fine to use the short bow. It's up to you.
What does more damage?
Let me have a look.
Short bow only does 1d6 plus 3 piercing.
And the hand crossbow does... does 1d6. Yeah, it just does 1d6. So
A
they're
light
both...
crossbow does 1d8 though. If you get a light crossbow, that's also a simple weapon.
I'll buy a light crossbow and a the hammer and the grappling hook and that warhammer. How much? What's the total? He's going to say to me.
Okay, so I haven't itemized it just yet, but 22...
I deleted some money.
Shut up, Paul.
22 gold for Warhammer. The short bow...
I deleted the money of the Warhammer.
A light crossbow will set you back 38 gold. 38 gold for the crossbow. Okay, so 22 gold.
Jesus!
It's an expensive store, man. So looking at it, okay, it's the Scottish. Looking at it so far, it's 22 for the Warhammer, 38 for the bow. The rest, the grappling hook, the net, the sack, I could knock that together for 10 gold. So you're looking at... Oh, I'm so bad at math. 58, 60, 70 gold total, I think.
I'm going to say, would you do a deal
I
for me?
already knocked off the 2022 for the Warhammer, which was stupid, but I can put it back on. But we won't worry about that. I'm down to 1,000 gold now, where I would have been like
1,000 gold?
22. I know, it doesn't make any sense.
I was going to say, you definitely don't have 1,000 gold.
Yeah, you don't have 1,000.
You
Fuck it
can
out.
almost buy the shop, well, not quite. You can buy
It was
it.
from the,
Alright, so we're looking
it
at...
was from the two earlier things.
No, you don't have 1,000. You have 175, dude. Is what you should have, or something like that. You wouldn't have 1,000.
We'll figure out. We can figure that out after the adventure. Let's just assume.
I'm
that
gonna roll persuasion and try and to get him to throw in the grappling hook and all that for free instead of charging us for it. So it comes as a package deal. So I'll roll that. So how about you just chuck in the grappling hook and the net and that for a fine gentleman like myself?
Ponders a moment. Looking over you guys. I tell you what. If you speak to anyone who's looking for weapons or armor, send them to Derville's Smithy. For that, I can take off the 10 gold.
I reckon we would get ourselves a deal and I will go to shake his hand.
Reaches forward, shakes your hand. Are you wanting to part with that mace, by the way, or are you wanting to keep it? I'll buy it off you if you don't want it.
Yeah.
Alright, 5 gold.
So the total come to 55 gold then.
Yeah.
Q, nicely done. All right, you have yourselves a net, a sack, a grappling hook, a warhammer, and a light crossbow. Little judging by your knowledge of...
How much money I have.
How do I add a weapon in
Like,
here?
What was that, Paul?
At it.
I have no idea how much money I have. Because it seemed like we got ludicrous amounts from those two encounters, but apparently not.
We got 45 to start
You
with.
found 50 in the chest. You got paid an amount for going, which I think was 25, and then 50 for completion. And you got an extra 10 because you brought him back, a 20 because you brought him back alive.
No.
So you're about 150 before this started happening. We'll figure out the exact amounts we end up with off stream. It's not. I've got a list of what we bought. It's not going to be a drama. Let's not.
I have no idea how
I think I
that
must have added.
It's like it's around 140.
I think I added an extra 0.
All right. Yeah, that would make sense.
So that was, yeah. I think I did add an extra 0. But 140 before I paid for the Warhammer, yeah?
Correct.
Which was how much?
22.
22. Give me a second while I add that stuff to your character
so
sheets.
what is it? 118. 118. Is that right?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Why does it think I'm the fucking DM? Rejoin as DM.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm terrible at math.
So's your DM. I feel the pain. All right. First time been able to catch stream live. Been at work every other time. Shop at Woolies, your dogs. All right, there you go. Official sponsor. Well, they don't know about it, but surprise official sponsor, Woolies. As said, Chippy, we got to get you playing at some point. I reckon you'd be a fine addition somewhere along the lines.
Change.
Yeah.
How do we?
Got to rape him.
How do we change our equipment?
I will do that for you now. 1 second. I'll do it for you. It's quicker and easier, but I'll give you guys a bit more of a Roll20 tutorial at some point.
Yeah, do it for us. Then we can go out and smoke cigarettes and shit.
No, it's not going to take that long.
I got a Warhammer, motherfuckers.
Warhammer. Let's put that in your...
My great axe is better.
And let's remove your mace because you sold it. You should have your Warhammer.
Not if you have a shield as well, man. You know? Like, it's a one-handed weapon. I get +2 to my armor class because I have a shield. You know?
It's
Fucking hell,
Warhammer
that.
one-handed. Cool. Nice. And you bought a net, didn't you?
Yeah.
A net. Items. Net. So, I've
I
given
bought
you...
3 nets. 3 nets.
Alright, let's change that to 3 nets then.
Alright.
What the fuck is going on here?
Putting them in, that's dope.
How
So-
do I add my bow as well?
I didn't know. Yeah.
Is added to the bottom. In your equipment.
There you
Hit
go.
the
You,
plus sign.
you have your Warhammer, 3 nets, and a no, need to give you a grappling hook.
What is going on here?
Mate, everything.
What?
Alright, Paul, you should have all the items on your character sheet.
I was about
now.
to say, why do I have the Warhammer twice, but one of them's two-handed?
One-handed, one's
And
two-handed. Yep.
I have a shield, so I'm using
Good old
one-handed,
roll
yeah.
20. Makes it a bit more easy. More easy.
I've got 2 hand axes now. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so you guys have done your little bit of shopping.
Wait, I
Yep,
still
go
need
on.
to put my bow into my thing, man. I can't. do
Okay,
it.
sorry, I did forget that. I'll do that for you now.
Thank
Cannon, we're giving you a light
A
crossbow.
short bow, I think.
Nah, light crossbow is what you ended up going with.
All good.
Did that take? Did that take? No, it did not. Light crossbow. There we go.
And Paul, you're gonna give me 22 gold as well for your hammer. I got all your nets and that for free.
Oh yeah, he's deducted it from his character sheet. It's all good. So just subtract his 22, add your 22 backpacks. That's all been
Cool.
figured out.
Yep.
All right, so you guys have done your little shop. I'm going to leave you two there for a moment, and we're going to go to Petro and Ogden.
Yeah.
Petro and Ogden, logically enough, Petro, you start walking towards the market area. Basically, it's a big Daggerford's a big farm town, so the market is kind of its lifeblood. You head in that direction, you can see there's kind of various different stalls. There's people with livestock, there's farming equipment,
Look at the pigs.
there's jams, there's preserves, all that sort of thing. So yeah, you can see a couple of different farmers there with livestock if you want to go up and have a chat with them.
Oh, I do like me berry compots, but I've got to stay on task with me pig. So I'm gonna go up to one of the farmers that has a pig, and just say, "Get in here. How you going?
Don't fucking
if I
stay
could,
in this
if
farm.
I could buy one of your pigs."
Hello. Yes, I'd love to sell one of me pigs.
Oh, you do sound like you're from a farm.
Yes, I grew up with the potatoes. I did.
Oh, I can tell. I can tell you there's a spot in your blood.
So,
Handmade.
look, you got the thing with my pigs. That feed my what do you call it? The people that live in your house, family. Yes.
Squatters.
Yeah, kick those out. Hang on, what was I saying? And he kind of drifts off, and about 10 to 15 seconds passes, and you're starting to realise that he may have forgotten he was in a conversation.
Fucking pig we're talking about.
Excuse me, I just really wanted a pig. Do you know at least where I could get one? I just want one of yours, just one.
He
I
look-
only need one pig. Just let me have a pig.
He reacts
I'll
with
look after it.
he reacts with startlement, as if noticing you for the first time. Oh, well, master. Oh, yeah. He gestures down to the pig seated at his feet. Now, the thing you got to understand with my pigs, that could feed my family for a year. So, well, maybe not. That's probably exaggerating there. That could feed my family for at least a few months. So, I'm thinking 30 gold.
So I'm fine. That's fine. I'm fine with 30 gold. I really want this fucking pig. I'd say that's a bargain.
As you say that, a look spreads over the farmer's face. He didn't ever expect you to accept that amount, but he seems quite happy. And he hands you the lead. Petro, you are now the proud owner of a pig.
God, Ogden, I've got a fucking pig, mate. This is the best day of my life. I've got a fucking pig. Hoity.
Beautiful.
I now want to ask that same guy. Did you know whether there might be like a tailor around that might make me a little saddle and a bow tie or something like that?
You'd probably want a leather worker for that, eh? Yeah, if you go... just fucking Daggerford leather. All right, let me check if there's a leather worker or if I just need to make him up. Leather workers, Tanner's Way, yes, it's so good, you ask, because I was just thinking, Tanner's Way, if you want some leather, go to Tanner's Way, there'll be someone there sort you out, and I'm stealing your accent again, you little cunt.
Oh, thank you very much. You've changed your accent 3 times now, buddy.
At least.
Let it slide.
All right. So you are now the proud owner of a pig. Are we going to assume the 4 of you do meet up again?
Yeah.
All right. So are we heading towards the
that's the mission. Now we all got pigs and shit.
So are you going to head towards Tanner's Row as? Yep. All right. So you guys start walking in the direction of Tanner's Row. However, as you are striding down the street, there is a very loud commotion, a lot of screaming, and all of a sudden, a street over, you can see flames leaping into the air. It appears like one of the buildings in the street next door might be on fire.
Oh, it looks like I'm taking this pig bareback.
It's just me in the whole house.
Yeah, the friction from Biggins at the whole house. They couldn't possibly get wet and it started a fire.
I'm going to jump on my pig and start riding towards the fire.
All right. We'll just stick a little shy of the rape stuff in chat. Anyway, moving along. Sorry, you were heading. So what are we doing? You notice there's a fire, kind of a street over. You are also headed to Tanner's Way.
And spitting bars.
Did chat break the card? You filthy cunts! You fucking filthy cunts! Pull your heads in.
I bleeped it out because you put it wouldn't be.
What's it? What's a Tannen's Way? Can someone refresh my memory?
A tanner is someone who makes leather. Basically, back in the day, big vats
We're
of
still
piss.
shopping and stuff. Yeah.
Well, you are potentially still shopping, but you have also noticed that a street over, a building is on fire and people are screaming.
Yeah, and if I was to roleplay correctly, I would definitely check that out.
Yeah, let's go check that out.
All right, so
I reckon we check
I reckon
it
we roll stealth as well, and in case there's something, I reckon we try and.
sure. I mean, if you want to, we're all stealth and stealthily head in that
Be a
direction.
dragon.
I'm not gonna go stealth. I'm just gonna get on my pig and just ride over there gently. I'm not in any hurry. I'm just trotting over on my pig.
Like, honestly, sun's burning in the distance. I'm not going to approach it really slowly. Like, I'm running along. Pete's on his pig.
Pete,
I'm going to run behind him and then running.
Pete, can I get an animal handling check, please? Yeah, it was totally Biggins. You're right, Burko. It wasn't your fault.
Run this thing.
I got a
Okay.
13.
Okay, so the first time you kind of try and sit on the pig, it immediately kind of bucks and like knocks you off. Wouldn't be a huge fall for anyone else, but being a gnome, it's a decent 2-foot fall to the ground. On your second attempt, it starts to kind of buck and pull, and you're able to kind of grab its ears and go, "Oh, you fucking calm down!"
Yoinky pig.
You feel like you've got like not really a specific, like sophisticated level of control. You feel like you can probably steer it with the ears and like kick it forward with your feet. You'll probably have to keep doing those checks though. This is, after all, it's not a horse. So
How long's it gonna take before the pig? Am I gonna like after a certain amount of time grow a connection?
If you would like to train the pig, that's certainly something we
What's
can
the
look at.
pig's name?
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, what's the pig's
I
name?
haven't worked that out. I haven't decided. It'll come to me.
Glaive.
So we're heading towards the fiery village.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Glaive the pig.
So basically, you guys, with all due haste, you rush across the street, and you can see that you're in. The street's drawn a bit of a crowd, obviously watching the fire, but there's one building that just has absolutely lit up. The thatched roof is burning away. You're basically under the thatched roof. You're dealing with a largely wooden building. Front door, 2 front windows. Over to you guys as to what you want to do.
I'd say we should go figure out what the fuck's going on and maybe put this fire out, fellas. What do you reckon?
Grab water from the well if there is one.
All right, you can't see an immediately close source
I
of water.
wasn't really paying attention. Shit. So wait, the building's on fire.
Yep.
Fuck. All right, that's
So,
not good.
so the building's on fire. A bit of a callback to our previous session. People may recognise this fire from dear old Clive using it as a distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I
Okay.
figured it was something like that. And then I'm thinking, so there might not be any actual way. All right. I don't know how to put this fire out.
Is anyone coming out of the
All right,
building? Are the people
no,
around?
no, but it's very funny you should ask, Petro, because in that very moment, you guys hear screaming from within the flaming building.
Let's go check that out.
I'm gonna
Honestly,
use.
talk it.
Run it in! I go running in. Hero style. I'll just go charging in.
I'm
Okay.
gonna grab him and try and stop him from running in. Like
Come on your face or no come on your face?
I'm
Okay.
gonna try to look through the windows and stuff before I go
Hallelujah.
running in.
All right.
I don't feel like running into a burning building's a fucking good idea, boys.
So.
Go back to the tavern.
All
Fuck
right,
this.
all right, Moribund admirably immediately starts like going to sprint in a fire. Can I have a contested grapple check between Cannon and Moribund, please?
Sure.
If you could both roll a strength check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my Jack of the Trades as well to add bonus to that. So it'll be.
Hang on, that's an ability check. This is, hang on, I just need to
Okay.
actually check. I need to clarify that 1 second.
Oh, it stops him.
Jack of all trades.
Set him up.
Shit! I'm getting tackled, bro.
Any ability check. Yeah, so you could do that. Okay, well, we don't need to anyway. We've got a pretty clear
Yeah.
result. So basically, seeing...
Yeah, no, but yeah, I've already wasted it, but yeah.
Seeing Moribund make a break towards the fire in quite heroic fashion, Cannon is able to just quickly like grab a hold of him and hold him in place. What do you say to him while you're holding him?
Don't be such a fucking idiot.
All right. While this is happening, Petro, you're going to sneak up and...
Yeah, I'm gonna look through the windows. I might. How on fire is the building?
Okay, it's on fire as fuck. The roof is entirely engulfed, and basically because the roof was where the fire started, and the roof is thatched, so like straw, it burns very easily. The wooden structure below it hasn't fully caught a flame yet, but you would reasonably expect that the building would be, you know, filled with smoke and there would be internal flames. The actual structural integrity of the building is still intact. It's just the roof that's completely engulfed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm just gonna look through the windows and the door and stuff.
All
see what I
right.
can see.
Roll me a perception
want-
check.
Perception.
We kill Clive because he lit the fire or not?
Well, you don't know about Clive, and you're quite distracted right now. You don't even know Clive exists.
We just see him run away the distance.
All right, you can see through the window. Basically, there's a small lounge area. There are some doors that go off at kind of various intervals, two at the back, one at the side. You see that part of the flaming thatch in the roof has actually collapsed down and is sitting in the center of the room. And you can see on the other side of it, very distressed, is a woman screaming. She can't get to the door. She's trapped on the other side of the fire.
So why is she trapped?
Okay, so
the fire is complete barrier?
Yeah, so basically, the center of the room, a big piece of the flaming thatch has collapsed in the center of the room. So it's blocking her getting to the other side of the room where the doors and exits are.
Okay, all right, so the whole way across. Okay, cool.
And we might even say at this point, considering we're dealing with life and death, let's have everyone roll initiative.
Okay. All right, cool.
I was going to say, I'm not going to just be sitting there with backs.
No, of course not. Don't expect you to be. Don't expect you to be.
I got 10.
Hang on, let me make sure everyone's got turns added. The woman's going to have Thraim Mothrak's initiative. That's fine. Cannon's in there. Maury, let's add your turn. Petro and Ogden.
Terrible as always.
Add turn. Okay, so let Thraim. So Thraim is briefly guest appearing as someone else because I can't bother creating character. What's your initiative? I'm an absolute dog. All right, let's go. Initiative.
Do you have a map for this?
No, we're all theatre of the mind. There's zero need for a map, right, Harry?
Okay, cool.
All right, let me clear all, remove all turns, clear list, yes. All right, let's add... Oh, God, I just did everyone's turn, so I'm going to do it again, because I'm a Mauron. All right, add turn.
I've got a 22.
All right.
Back in 2 seconds.
Ogden, what was your initiative? Actually, I can just read. Ogden, you haven't rolled initiative. How's the Pokemon going, though?
Yeah, he rolled it.
Oh,
I can actually hear. Who can hear?
Ogden rolled a 20.
No, that's the
Play
adventure.
Pokemon tonight.
That's the adventure music. Apparently, it's moved to somewhere more interesting. Petro was
10. I got a 10.
10. Moribund was 7. Cannon was 22. Thraim was 5. All right, let's sort by descending.
What was that? Was that Tanner's Leatherwork?
Tanner's Row. So it's not a particular shop, it's a whole row of shops that deal in leather. So, all right, kicking off things. Cannon, you're currently kind of holding Moribund in place. It is your turn.
I'm going to try and get closer to the window.
To the wall.
Like, I'm going to see if I... Not so quickly, but I'm going to try and get closer to the fucking window and see what's going on and see how she's trapped or whatever. I don't know. I want to inspect it more.
Before he does that, I might even just yell back to him and I would just like fill the crew in on what I saw when I went up. And looked.
Excuse me while I'm fixing the music. I forget that I'm sourcing my stream from the screen, but anyway. Sorry, repeat to me what you're doing back, so I was just quickly fixing the music.
Well, I'm going to start walking closer to the window and see if there's any other way into the building.
Okay.
To save this lady.
Yeah, I mean, not that you can... From the front end, not that you can see. 2 windows, door. You know, pretty standard when a kid draws the front of a building kind of vibe.
I'm going to walk as close to the window as I can without fucking burning myself, man. So how close I can get to her.
So basically, you can tell that the room she's in is starting to pick up a serious amount of smoke. She is still rather cornered by the flames. You figure you would be able to enter the building, not necessarily without risk. It is on fire, but you would be able to get closer than standing outside without being burnt. Likely.
Try and enter the building then, see what happens.
All right, so Cannon
This
strides.
is exactly what I was doing. I tackle him.
It's not
I
your turn.
tackle him, and I say, no, don't enter the building.
It's not your turn, unfortunately. We're in initiative now. Otherwise,
I want to give you the hero, you cunt.
so basically, Cannon walks up, releases Moribund, walks up to the door, opens it. Opening the door or the window? What are you doing?
Didn't Moribund get an attack opportunity if Cannon's just walked away from him?
No.
I suppose I'm gonna dive into the
I'm not
fucking.
going to attack
All right.
him.
So Cannon briefly looks sideways to the door, looks back at the window, takes a bit of a run up, and he actually leaps. Do an acrobatic check for me, Cannon.
Sure. Oof.
All right. Well, you get through the window at least, so that's great. Bit of a shaky landing on the other side. You actually land in some flaming embers. You take 2 damage, but you're able to quickly step back. So now you're kind of standing at the safe end of the room. Let me do a quick map. Hang on. It doesn't need to be super detailed.
And I
Isn't
suppose
Bex like-
I grab the lady and see if I can carry her.
All right, hang on. Before we
Isn't
do-
Bex flameproof because he's a dragon? Dragonborn?
Oh!
Before you can do this, I dive through the window.
It's not
I
your
dive
turn.
through the window, not wanting him to steal all the fucking
Glory.
glory. He can't do everything in one turn.
All right.
That's
Sure.
fine. It's fine, but I don't
Hang
care
on.
if I can the lady out. But I
Hang
do
on.
want to say that I do have fire resistance. Ogden's right.
Yep. Okay, so hang on. It's not your turn, Paul. Alas. I do admire your eagerness, but it is, alas, not your turn. Not a free action, so unfortunately that won't work. All right, let me put you guys on this incredible map
I
I've just
forgot we
drawn.
rolled initiative, sorry.
That's all good,
Sorry.
bud.
Alright,
That's all good,
dude.
bud. All right, we'll chuck you guys on here.
Fuck, that's funny.
Let me chuck. So Thrain. Thrain is going to play the part of our damsel in distress, if I can fucking get him over there. The very versatile Thrain. Layer, put you on the token layer.
This little yellow box with the line through it.
Yep, the line is the flame. I spared no expense in making this map. So this is where Cannon. This is where Cannon has landed. Sort of here. Window behind him. Front door there.
How much damage do I take if I have resistance? Because
You take 1 damage. It's halved. Okay, so let's put the friends here. Maury and Petro.
Are we mapping this out now?
Yeah, so I've chucked up a very, very slapdash quick job map just
Okay,
so you
sweet.
guys have a visual representation of what's going on.
Honestly, I think my imagination did a better job.
I love it. Actually, I need to fix that on
All I
stream.
want to see is a square with a line through it.
Yeah,
Have
bro,
you got
that's all
everything
that's
on the
there.
right
Yeah,
layer, or
that-
is
that's-
that literally
no,
just
that's
a
it.
square
That's
with a line through it?
I'll give incredibly artful explanation of what that is, though. You guys will be like, "Wow, it's like I'm there."
Have
Hang
you
on.
got hand out to grab it, or can I do that? To see
Hang
if I
on,
can grab
hang
it?
on. Let me
Is-
just.
Is there a table or anything in the room?
There was a table in the center of the room. It's where the thatch has fallen, so it's now very
okay.
much on fire.
Okay.
So basically what you're seeing in front of you, this terribly drawn map, the black line is where the flames has kind of bisected the building. You guys are on the other end. Our damsel in distress, Thrain Mockrak, is at the
That's
top.
one ugly ass looking damsel.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably could have got a better model. She's green, 7 foot tall, massive arms.
That's one for you, Ogden.
So yeah,
Alright.
so hang on. So let's just finish off Cannon's turn.
Another fucking pig.
So he's used. We're not too worried about movement. There's no great distances here where that's a concern. He has jumped through a window using an acrobatics check.
I will
probably-
try and grab her if I can. Like, pick her up. Home.
Pondering whether. Let you
It's up
have.
to you though.
I'll let you have a bonus action. I'm going to consider you acrobaticing through the window your action. If there's anything you can do as a bonus action, you're welcome to try that.
Well, I'm gonna try and reach out to grab her, like, to try and pull her through.
Okay,
You're
so
right.
so what we'll say is you read.
I'm not close enough, right?
No, but what we'll say
Yeah.
happens is you make her aware that you're there. You're gesturing your hand out to her like, "Come to me, we'll get you out of
That's
here."
all I'm gonna do. Then I'll end my turn.
All right, now we have Ogden's turn. Pokemon,
Whose turn?
Ogden's.
I wish that company put Pokemon down when we were playing D&D.
Well, I think he's comforting his child, so I guess that's a reasonable excuse.
Oh, okay.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed, we're okay.
I
with that.
wasn't watching.
Don't play Pokemon tonight. Can't shut up. Easy in there.
I love how you get a bad name and it doesn't actually matter if you do it or not. You still
Yeah, I
get
don't
a
even
bad
do it. I'm just sitting here listening to fucking you guys children. Anyway, so he's in the room grabbing the fucking.
Well, he's
The green
trying to,
man.
but I mean, he's had his turn. He hasn't. Everything.
Yeah, right.
She's still screaming.
Is there a door on this? Like, is there? Where's the door of the building?
There is, despite the impression you may have gained from Cannon leaping through the window, there is indeed a door. A front door, right center, directly in front of where Moribund's standing. There is a door. A door.
Right. So I might grab my axe and put it through the door if I can and smash the door open
Yes, bro. Now
I
you're
mean-
talking.
to release more smoke and shit.
I mean, sure, okay.
Better escape.
So Ogden takes a swing at the door, and as the axe makes contact, it just flies open. Wasn't locked, could have opened it, but all good. The axe was dramatic. We like it. So basically, you can now you've got scope of the. Actually, your character menu's not there. Let's fix that. You've got scope of the room. You can see her there in trouble. You can also see the flames in the middle and Cannon off to your side.
What can I fucking do? Because I'm not getting burnt. What do I have in my inventory? Hang on.
There may not be anything like immediately obvious in terms of mechanics. Stuff like this is where you get like, I guess, a bit more creative. And shoot.
I'm gonna tell him that it's fucking hot. Like it's fucking hot. Like as if he doesn't know.
Can I use my bedroll as like a thing to puff the fucking smoke out or not?
Ooh, yeah, sure, you can try that.
Cool,
So
bro,
what?
that's
So what?
cool.
So what are you trying? So are you actually entering though? You're walking in the door.
Yeah, I'll walk into the door and I throw my bedroll like on the flames and try and stomp it out.
Okay, so roll me a roll. Roll me the
A what?
Roll my bedroll check. You know that check.
Oh, yeah,
No, let's see how successful you are at sort of clearing away. Roll me a fuck. What would it be for trying to?
Roll me a fuck.
Well, say athletics.
Athletics?
Ruby.
There you go.
All right.
9. Wow.
So basically, Ogden strides in. He gets his bedroll. And he starts like trying to hit the flames, get them to die down. Doesn't have a lot of luck in terms of stopping the fire. However, he does notice that as like whenever the bedroll lands, it sort of clears an area as it covers the flames, at least briefly. So did you want to try and leave the bedroll down, or how did you want to proceed?
Yeah, just leave the bedroll down. Hopefully it smothers it.
All right, there is now a very small gap in the flames. Let me... So that center bit here, there's now a gap there. You still have movement, but I'm going to say you've used your actions.
I'm going to move to the side so there's space for the other guys to come in to give us a hand.
Okay then, Petra,
Have
your
my
turn.
Cool. Okay, so there's nothing in the room on our side that I can use to like cover the flame up.
You've already got a bedroll covering the flame up. Placed by
sorry,
Ogden.
pay
Yeah,
more attention.
pretty
I
much,
was
yeah.
focusing on my cat. I apologize. All right. Well, I guess I'll dash over there. Well, I'll just run. I got enough movement. I'll run over. Oh, I don't have strength for that.
What are you trying to do?
Grab the lady.
She's
I was gonna
not.
grab the
She's
lady.
standing. She's not an invalid. You don't need to carry her.
Just tie the fucking pig to a waist
well
and
then
slap
I'm
the
just
pig's
gonna,
ass.
I'm,
and just-
I'm gonna come up to here, just like this side of the bedroll, and I'm going to try and just like convince her to come over the bedroll.
Yeah, so she's very scared that if she passes over that bedroll that she might, the flames might consume her or suddenly consume the
Okay.
bedroll. So let's see a persuasion check to see
Yeah,
if she's
alright.
if she's
Right.
mustered for it.
Come on the bedroll.
Right. Oh shit! I don't have good charisma.
I'll make her come on the bedroll.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, come.
So basically, Petra strides in and you can see that there's now that gap in the floor, in the flames where the bedroll sits. What are you going to say to her to convince her, Petra?
It's okay, honey. We're all here. We're all right here. You just come to us. Come to us. We'll grab you. We'll get you out. If you stay there, you're gonna fucking die. Get
Okay.
the fuck over the bedroll.
Okay, so at first she's like slightly like soothed by what you're saying, but then when you don't move, you'll fucking die. Her eyes go quite wide and she actually makes a sprint right into your arms, Petro.
I'm only 2 foot, bruv. How big's this bitch?
Okay, so she runs straight into you. Your head is at crotch level. She leans down. Oh my god, you saved me! All right, so we'll end initiative there. We've achieved what we need to achieve. Basically, you guys are able to secure this poor dear and get her out of the burning building. As each of you one by one come out of the burning building, you can observe that quite a crowd's formed. And as Petro walks out hand in hand with our rescued friend, the crowd actually begins cheering. They're all really...
Give us money.
And I don't mean in like, does that happen to everyone cheered kind of way? No, they've legitimately just seen you save someone's life. They're all quite impressed. They're all cheering. And that's that. So we get her out of there. The building's still on fire. By this point, the local town militia is doing the old passing of buckets. They're starting to try and actually put out the fire. But you have saved a life. And you've gained yourself a bit of reputation in Daggerford for doing so. The local peasantry are like, yeah, these guys are all right. They saved that chick's life. Boom. Alrighty then. So, yeah, okay. Enough of the penises, gentlemen.
Got him.
All right. So at that point, we'll let Petro have his little trip to the tannery, and after that point, we'll probably call things to an end. But yeah, you're welcome to continue your journey to Tanner's Row.
All right. I'm gonna head there.
All right. Let me. So what was it? You wanted a saddle and such, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get on my pig again to get there.
Okay, can I have an animal handling check,
look,
please?
each time
Yes.
is each time I get on this counting towards
At least until you train it. No, we will have an in-game training for the pig. Stop drawing things, you cunts. But for
I'm
now,
getting lucky with rolls tonight. I'm getting lucky.
okay. So you lift one. I don't know if you're actually tall enough to mount a pig without help, but we'll assume you are.
I would have to jump.
Yeah, so you take a jump and you manage to quickly secure your legs and lock them in on each side of the pig. The crowd who was but moments ago cheering you, they find this a little bit strange, but hey, you just saved someone's life. They're in no position to be asking questions.
I'm a peculiar hero.
All right, so you guys walk your way through the winding streets. Petro mounted upon his... What was the pig's name again? Did we name it?
I don't have a name for it yet.
Okay,
it's just
we'll get
called
there.
Pig at the current point in time.
Slave.
All right.
No, I love my pig.
So you get to...
Sex slave the pig.
So you get to Tanner's Row, and there is one kind of main big building that kind of seems to be the main building in Tanner's Row, and it is actually Daggerford Leatherworkers. So you can certainly go in there if leather is what you are after.
I guess it is. All right, I'm gonna head in there. And I'm gonna fire. That's super hot fire. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk in there and
Sorry.
yeah. And I guess I'll speak to the leather worker and just say I'll take my pig in with me
Yep.
and just say oh hello, I've got a little pig here and I really wanted a little saddle for it. I really love me pig and I just want to ride him around. I also need a little bow tie. Can you do a bow tie as well as a saddle? And what would that cost?
Generally, greeting you as a fairly kind of sour-faced older human. Looks like he's probably in his 50s or 60s. Generally, we keep our pigs outside the store.
Don't be a fucking wanker. Just tell me how much the saddle is.
Well, it would have been cheap. Now, however... Well, you did call me a fucking wanker, did you not?
I said, nothing. Have you got any anchors?
Okay, roll persuasion. It's gonna need to be pretty fucking high.
Have you got any anchor?
Fuck. I got a 9.
So, you always go to leather stores trying to buy anchors for a pig?
Okay, maybe I called you a wanker, but either way, can I just get the thing? And can you not be a wanker about it? You're just proving me point at the moment.
Normally, I could secure such a saddle, noting that there is a level of specialization. I mean, it's much like... I mean, you're a gnome. We have gnome saddles. I'm sure you can secure that to a pig. Normally, it would be 20 crown. However, because you're an annoying smartass, it will be 40.
What's about just take me pig outside and come back? We try this again. Can I get back down to 20?
I think you're dreaming.
Oh, I'm definitely not. I guess I could just stick me dagger in your throat. We could do it that way.
Shit. Yeah.
Get out of my shop.
No, I'm not leaving without me saddle. You're gonna give me fucking saddle.
He sticks his finger up and goes, right, this.
Okay, so,
There's no than there.
what, sorry? What was that, Paul?
It's all happening now.
Alright, so, the teams
He
don't...
could roll intimidation, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
yeah, no,
like-
that's fair. Thank you, Paul. That's quite fair.
That's what he's trying to do, I guess. You know, like...
I got an 18. That's pretty good.
So,
Also, all I'm saying is I want to
That's
do
pretty
20.
good.
All I'm saying is 20 or my dagger goes in your fucking throat.
he doesn't
This
seem...
is terrifying and quite... You're a lunatic.
He doesn't seem particularly phased. In terms of he's making no kind of immediate moves to sort of do anything. Your intimidation check. There's a brief moment where you just very briefly see fear flicker in his eyes where he thinks, is this fucking moron actually serious? I think this moron might be serious. And so there's a brief glint of fear. And he says, 30, and we forget we ever fucking met.
28 in a silver.
30 and fuck off.
Oh, God, just take it, mate.
Oh, is that with the bow?
Christ.
Is that with the bow included?
He strangely enough, he does a roaring trade in leather bow ties. It's actually his biggest item. He throws one, but he gets a leather saddle, gets a bow tie, he hoists them up, and he literally just throws them at you. 30 crowns. Now, then, get the fuck out of my shop and don't ever come back here, or I will talk to the militia.
Right.
Oh well, I mean, if I need more leatherworks, I'll be back. But for now, where's your fucking gold?
You can, look, you can come back. You'll want to be a damn sight richer by then. Now get the fuck out of my shop before I call the militia.
Bye, fucker.
All right, we will at that point call an end to what was a really interesting session. Normally our sessions will involve more doing of stuff, but we needed a bit of a downtime, bit of shopping, that sort of thing. I will also work out a system for how we're going to train your pig, which we'll have in place next session as well. But I guess essentially, good session. Had fun. Both sessions today were a heap of fun for me. I hope they were for others. I
want to figure out how to...
It was a nightmare for me.
Nightmare. I hate it every minute.
I want to figure out how to delete this fucking drawings that I'm making.
Oh, don't worry about the drawings. I will fix those up.
I'm worried about it, dude.
So I also think we probably need to have Chip at least make an appearance at some point. I'm sure you guys probably agree with that. Nice to see you really going all out in the colouring in now.
Sounds fun.
Good stuff. All right, well, I think we'll call it there. Again, thanks, guys. Fun session. We'll go through each of you. If you want to do a hello, this is my shit, follow me here, click on this, do that. So firstly, Azrael / Paulie / Moribund, plug your shit, say goodbye.
What was that? Sorry.
What up, Pseudo Lucid? Check it out, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yep, check out Pseudo Lucid, Facebook, Spotify, and YouTube. They are fucking great. We will have the other member of Pseudo Lucid on stream at some point as well. He's just a bit of a noob and very busy at the moment, but he will be joining us.
If you want to hear my beautiful voice, check
it's not
out,
your turn yet.
Check out,
True,
check
actually.
out,
True.
Check out Sisyphus from Pseudo Lucid. I'm singing the hook on that. Also, check out Brother Pete on all of the same platforms, on Facebook, on the lot. Just Brother Pete on everything.
Just blatantly pushing in, but we'll let him get away with it. Also, I mean, the thing about this group is like everyone is either like a battle rapper or tracks or does both. That is pretty much everyone but me. I mean, I occasionally do a bad job of battle rapping, but that's about it.
Just friends with talented people.
Yeah, I'm friends with talented people. That's it. I'm just trying to inherit a little bit of shine by standing close to people who know what they're doing. So, speaking of a mighty fine battle rapper of hundreds of battles, D-Backs, where can people catch your shit and say goodbye?
Fucking Facebook.
That was great. That was great, man. You deserve that.
I wouldn't even know the fucking URL, man. Just Google D-Backs.
Yeah, literally D for dog, BAX. D, BAX. Search in YouTube, you'll find plenty of battles.
Hyphen or D.backs even.
And look on Facebook as well. He's got a page on there you can like. Pete's already done his shit, pushed him to do it. Biggins.
Bilbo Biggins on Twitch now. Bilbo_Biggins, I think it is. Bilbo Biggins on Snapchat. You'll see more of me, Brother Pete.
You'll see more of his dick.
Me, Brother Pete, and Josh trying to play some Apex last night. And
that was so bad. Is your Destiny downloaded?
Yes, it is. So Destiny and Apex, and we're going to be shit as fuck. So.
Depending on what my Star Wars buddies are up to tonight, I may be doing like a long stream with them, but if not, I will probably play Destiny with you guys if you're keen for it. What's that? Sorry, Bax?
I really want to figure out how to delete things. It's still my lid in.
Oh, I enjoy doing your lid in, so that's fine. So basically, guys, we will be back next Saturday. I'm going to try and run both groups every Saturday. There might be times for one reason or another I can't, whether it be players aren't. I'll generally try and run whether players are here or not, and we'll figure out a brief bit of storyline. Oh, Moribund's not here this week because he got locked in the whorehouse or whatever. But essentially, every week, 4 p.m. Australian time, we kick off and both parties will have their session. And then I am an exhausted panda. So if you don't like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, I'll see you next Saturday for more Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks heaps to both groups for playing. I had heaps of fun today. You were both awesome, and we'll see you all next week. Let's figure out who we're going to raid with our humongous 3 viewers. Is there another Dungeons and Dragons channel we can send it to? Dungeons and Dragons. Just search for D. Typical. All right. Who here looks like someone? This guy. I like this guy's hat. I think I actually raided these guys last time. He's got a very cool hat. And so let's raid Captain Robert. Give him a nice hello from the stream, and we'll see you all next week. Oh, you actually have to spell the name properly. Whoops. No.
I'm really going to figure out how to delete this shit. It's still my lid in.
Nope, we will never tell you. You just click on it, and backspace should do it, I think. All right, let's get our 3 viewers across. I mean, I don't know how long you'll stay because I'm back. I'm streaming again in like an hour, and you wouldn't want to miss that. All right, let's send 3 viewers his way. Thanks, everyone, guys. Have a wicked evening.